What's going on, guys? Andrew of New Bar Gaming here, and welcome back to more Octopath Traveler. In the last episode, we continued moving along in Tressa's story and found out that she is quite talented at roofing alcohol that she gives to pirates to try and get her stuff back. Yeah, interesting for a character that I always took to be rather childlike. But anyway, from what we can tell of this cave and what we've seen in both Cyrus and Ophelia's respective stories when traveling through their dungeons for their level 1 or initial chapter of their story, whatever you want to call it, we can probably tell there's some kind of a major boss fight coming up here. So with that being said, Ophelia's SP is looking kind of low, so we're going to go ahead and use an Inspiriting Plum here. Just make sure we're getting to the point where we can actually fight correctly when we get into said combat situation. So let's go ahead and charge right up here and take on what's waiting for us. I hope there's treasure in your dreams. Because there won't be any here when you wake up. Hey, what you doing here? Me? Well, I just came back to get the cask. I'll be going now. Oh, that's mighty kind of you.
Mac!
Mac, you lazy sack of bones, get up. We've got ourselves an intruder. What? Uh-oh.
You.
Hey, I know you. You're that brat from the town. Oh, I gets it now. You came to steal our loot while we was sleeping, didn't you? You don't miss a thing, do you? You got guts, kid, but guts alone won't get you far in this world. We don't forgive none what tries to take our hard-earned loot.
What?
Hard-earned? You stole all of this. That we did, which makes it ours now.
Hey!
You don't understand the meaning of earning anything. You don't understand all the love and care that went into making those products. How hard those people have to work to earn satisfaction of their customers. And it's up to the merchants like me to make sure those products find their way into the hands of those that can appreciate them.
I won't allow it.
So on my honor as a merchant, I will get those goods back. You're shark bait, brat.
You got that right.
Don't expect us to go easy on you. The world's a harsh place, as we're about to teach you. And here we go. Thank gosh, I'm really getting sick of doing those pirate voices, which are pretty bad to begin with. Anyway, so studying revealed that actually that new electric skill that we picked up for Cyrus, lightning bolt or whatever, is probably going to be rather useful. So we can get kind of within breaking range pretty quickly here. I'm gonna go ahead and try archery on one of these, see what the effect is. Nothing there. We're not gonna be able to get any breaks super quick here anyway. So let's try scholar skills. Lightning bolt, I believe, strikes both of them, but they don't appear to share the same vulnerabilities necessarily. Okay, so try... You know what? We'll try beating him with a staff. Okay, nice. So one's vulnerable to staves, one's vulnerable to lightning. These guys are both rather strikeable and damageable. Okay, starting off with Cyrus is not particularly what I wanted this turn, but I'll take it, I guess. Okay, let's summon the... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and summon our little ally here, the Calm Woman. She's gonna give us some extra archery support. Nice! The one is vulnerable to arrows. Okay, which means then if we just attack him one more time, he's actually broken. We're only gonna have to deal with one hit this turn. Definitely leaving us in much better shape. Last turn we took way more damage than I would have liked to have. Okay, Tressa, you're getting ready to be able to show off what you've been needing to show off to, or not Tressa, Ophelia, in terms of your healing abilities. Scholar skills. Meanwhile, let's try throwing ice their way, see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? The one dude's vulnerable anyway, so... Cleric skills, we're gonna go with Okay, single. Okay, heal wounds. Okay, I keep forgetting heal wounds actually heals all of us. I was about to go for the heal more just to like super buff our health, but not what we're going for in this case. Merchant skills. Okay, so Tressa's built up a lot of power here. Let's try using trade winds maxed out to deal with the pirate. Not even enough to kill it. Yeah, that was actually pretty underwhelming damage compared to what I was hoping for.
Let's do this.
Sliced did decent damage to Ophelia, but her defenses are solid enough that we can pretty much count on them. Go in for the archery strike. And hit there. Okay, nice. Our ally taking a hit for us. I'm still wondering if they actually have health bars or if they can just kind of jump in and be like block, or if the AI just like RNGs to see who they're going to attack, and then there's a chance they'll end up hitting somebody, or they'll end up hitting the ally you recruited instead. So we're going to go for a 4 times boosted staff strike on this pirate, which almost breaks him, along with the arrows it did. So we're going to keep him from actually attacking on us whatsoever. Gonna try and let Cyrus's abilities build up some. Let's try using Analyze. What have we got to lose? Okay, he's weak to winds. Good. Then between Cyrus and Tressa, we should be able to get a break off pretty soon here. Okay, summon the Calm Woman back. She was proven to be a good meat shield / additional attacker. Pointed shots also starting to take its toll on that enemy pirate. Okay, so now that we know you're weak to trade winds, let's exploit that a little bit, shall we? While your friend's broken, maybe we'll try and break you as well. Scholar skills. I wish I would have actually been paying more attention when they were attacking him, because like the one guy is literally carrying like a bottle of booze in his hand. Like, is this attack that he throws rum bottles at you or something of the like? Okay, so you're not vulnerable to arrows. I'm gonna take it as you're vulnerable to spears. Nice. So my assumption that they do make these bosses in some way, shape, or form vulnerable to the character that their story's centered around, at least for these first missions, does appear to be accurate. Okay, Ophelia, your job here is actually going to be to show off that you're much higher level than these enemies. Hit them hard and quick before they know what's happened.
Well, what next?
Okay, we should be close to taking out one guy on who's like shorter and more hunched. We do know he's vulnerable to staves. Actually, forget it. We're totally going lightning bolt here.
Smite them down.
Gotta keep dishing out that damage. We can just keep one of these guys to attacking. We're not taking enough health each turn for them to actually do anything to us. Also, the one thing I'm slightly disappointed by in them is the fact that they're more like comedic pirates than they are like serious pirates in their dress and such. They remind me a lot more of something you'd see in like the Disney film realization of the movie Treasure Island than something you'd probably see like actually historically. I would like to see something just a little bit more lively there, but you know, it is a video game. It does at least hold the sense of adventure for the most part, so I'll take that much over nothing. Me mates got me back. No idea what that actually did. Okay. We can boost your arrows. Use trade winds again. You know what? Oh, dang. So hiring... That's nice. So the mercenary brings in just like random aids to us. Does he stay on the field? Does not, but he did give us increased physical defense. Good to know, especially considering both of them are back up and standing now. And did decent enough damage to the two of them. We're gonna let Ophelia charge up for a bit here. Cleric skills. Holy Luminescence still does good damage, even without the charge shot, so I'll deal that. Hope for the best. Calm Woman. I really wish you would use that bow on the one that we're closer to breaking here. Okay, we need to keep at least one. I attacked the wrong one. So I'd say we need to keep at least one of these people down. Otherwise, I did it again. Okay.
What next?
Okay, strike that guy. Oh, the other one's intentionally guarding his ally. Okay, that makes more sense now. So we're better up trying to build up strength in Cyrus. And then going in for the lightning bolt, because that's going to do damage to both of them either way, so one can theoretically block it from the other. Or using trade winds. Okay. Try this again. Or maybe it's a case where we try to attack him as ally. Nope. They seem to be shielding one another from their respective weaknesses. Okay, this is getting more predicament-like than I would care to admit. Alright. For the time being, let's just use Ophelia to keep everybody standing and in good shape. We're gonna essentially stall with her, as much as I don't like using that. Okay, Cyrus, let's have you go in for that lightning bolt. Okay, he did exploit his weaknesses. Didn't give us extra breaks the way I was hoping for, or extra steps towards breaking. Trade winds is good against both of them. Oh, he went down. Okay, that guy's health bar seemed to be much lower than his allies, so I'm thinking the one was meant to be the tank, the other one the DPS of sorts. That did seem to coincide with the amount of damage they were dealing to us. Alright, this guy's actually the easier of the two for us to deal with. I wish Ophelia was striking first in this case. We're actually going to opt to defend. This should make it so we go right after Ophelia, and we're not going to take a whole lot of damage. Ophelia is going to be able to get the break off for us, particularly after... Okay, merchant skills. Soup up trade wins some. And Ophelia can break him, which would then give Cyrus a good opportunity to go in for the attack. Alright, we're going to go with double boosted. Get the break. He's not going to be able to strike. Save those other charge shots for some spell casting next. Give it fire, see what happens. Dang, he is taking some damage, especially for fire being another weakness. Tressa, just go for the arrows. I want to save those charge shots for the trade winds in case we need to break him down again. Next up, let's go with Holy Light, but we're going to go like max boosted. Nice, 713 damage. That is some serious firepower. Coming from our quote-unquote healer, especially. Okay, so we got level ups on both Tressa and Ophelia. Always good to see. We picked up an Ice Soul Stone. We seem to be picking up elements of those. We got a Thunder Soul Stone, one other one, and the Ice Soul Stone now, so I'm wondering if there's some kind of correlation between them over time, or if they're just items. Now, hand over those goods. You're one tough barnacle to pick. We're just getting started. Mateys. Oh gosh, do we have to do like a group fight now? Tressa versus a K-pop band. You're a Nini for challenge us all on your own. More so is referencing the NSYNC dancing there. Or I guess just any boy band. In this world, the strong take while the weak quake. Time to learn your place, you squirmy little maggot.
That's far enough.
Those who only pick on the weak and defenseless have no right to speak of the way the world works. Well, couldn't you have, like, teleported in and saved us before? Well, if it ain't the lily-livered scalawag from before. What difference does it make? One more make. Get him. Dude, he didn't even enter an RNG-based combat system. This guy must be powerful. He done swabbed our decks. Just who are you?
Oh?
I think any pirate worth his brine would already know.
What?
That blue spear.
Oh!
With the strength and swiftness of a viper.
You can't be serious.
Could it really be?
Captain Leon Pastrol!
What?
Captain, are you really the Leon Bastral? Aye. In the name, though, a pirate no longer. Now I'm just the captain of a humble merchant ship.
What do we have here?
Here's a lesson for you lads, from a true man of the sea.
Prepare yourselves.
Dead men tell no tales. Dang. I ain't ready to be dead yet. Help items, matey, else it be the lack of force. Gotta run off into where the map cuts off first, then take the staircase in typical RPG fashion. Hey, their feet are as quick as the wits are slow. Captain?
Lass.
Call me Leon, lass. with my long,
Mr.
luscious
Leon.
locks of blonde hair. Mr. Leon, thank you for saving me. I believe one good turn deserves another. Now, have you gathered all you need?
Yes.
Yep. All that's left behind is to bring back the goods. Excellent work. Now you can return home. Your honor as a merchant, all the greater. I must make for the docks. It's nigh time I set sail. You're leaving so soon?
Of course.
The sea calls me, lass. But before I do... Why don't you come by my ship? Fade into darkness. That piano line is haunting. So I'll definitely give him some credit on that scene change.
What's the matter?
What are you waiting for, lass?
Well,
It's just... You said only those... You only let those you trust onto your ship, so... So climb aboard already. Dang. Unless this takes a rapid twist of events, I was wrong about the captain.
Lass,
Took a great deal of courage to stand up to those pirates. I believe such bravery is deserving of a reward.
huh?
Reward?
Aye.
I have collected countless treasures from the furthest corners of the world. They are my most prized possessions. And you may take whichever you fancy.
Really?
Really? I could never take something so precious from you. It's okay, lass. I insist.
Oh?
Unless you don't care much for treasure. When you put it that way, I can't really refuse now, can I? That's the spirit.
Whoa!
I always knew the world was full of treasures. But I never dreamt I'd see such wonders. This is beautiful.
Huh. Oh.
A fine choice. What strikes you about that painting, lass?
Well,
I don't really know. Out of all these incredible treasures, this one, it speaks to me. It's like I can see into the artist's soul. I can feel what he felt, all he experienced in his life. That is love unforgotten, a work left behind by Bastian, a famed painter from a land to the west. He was quite the admirer of women, and married 4 times. And yet, he could never truly forget the memory of his first love, who tragically passed when the two were babies of 13 years. It was his life's work to depict her as a woman grown, the beauty he knew she'd have one day become, working on the piece until the end of his career. Today it is one of the world's most famous works of art, so their equivalent of the Mona Lisa, I guess. Whoa, I never knew. Mr. Leon, would you mind if I looked around a little longer?
Of course.
To your heart's content. A born merchant, that one. I can see it in your eyes. She knew not a thing of Bastian, yet identified that painting as a masterpiece in an instant. I thought this was just a sleepy seaside town, but this girl... she just might be a shining gem amongst the rocks.
huh?
Did you say something?
Yeah!
This is the one. Is it alright if I take it, Mr. Leon?
This is...
Let's have a look now. I'm afraid this old thing won't sell for much. It was left behind by a man I once led aboard in my younger days. It seems I neglect to throw it out, and I got it mixed in here. It's best you choose something else, lass.
I'm not so sure about that.
No, I want this one. I can't really explain it, but... feels like it's calling to me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it now? Well, consider it yours then.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Leon. Curious to see what we've obtained.
Fare thee well, lass. Perhaps a day will come when you and I meet as rivals. But I won't be beat. I swear it on my honor as a merchant. Weigh anchor, men. The ocean calls.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Tressa, I see the beautiful water animation too. It's pretty incredible.
Within those dusty pages, I felt like there was something that would change my life forever. Can't wait to go home and read it all.
The dramatic cutscene followed by Tressa spotted $280 left behind. Alright, we're gonna go and save real quick here. Alright, and then it's asking us to return home, but first, let's check our inventory here, see what it is that Tressa actually obtained. Written records of a nameless traveler, lantern. Anonymous diary, okay, so... the diary seems to have come from Tressa. Alferic's lanthorn was obtained by Ophelia. Oh, is that the lantern she's been carrying? That would be really neat if that actually was. Kind of doubt it, because I feel like whichever character you start with in those dungeons would be the one character carrying the lantern, but that would be cool if it was a tie-in. And then, it doesn't really make sense for the blue swordfish to have come from Cyrus, so maybe they don't each necessarily have an item? I don't know. Let's go ahead and return to the home front. Most likely letting the parents know we're going on a journey, I guess. Tiny room! Within that book were the records of a traveler. One who had journeyed to the far ends of the realm, spellbound. Tressa forgot time, and read every one of his adventures.
This world is brimming with treasures. And I know what I'm searching for is out there somewhere.
So I'll set sail for the horizon. And the great big world beyond.
That settles it.
Mom, Dad, I'm gonna go questing.
It's time I see the world.
And by that I mean run away from home.
What?
Oh, relax, Dad. All the 10-year-olds in the Pokemon world do it. I'm sure it's fine here, too.
I'm going to leave Rippletide and become a traveling merchant. I'll see the world and have customers from every corner of the realm.
Or become a pirate and steal from people, because that's more fun.
Oh my, just think about what you're saying, dear.
Traveling merchant? I won't have it. You're not even a stationary merchant yet. You need at least 2 more years of stocking the store, and 3 years of working the shop front.
Oh, poor Tressa. They're trying to prevent you from flapping your wings and flying.
That's 5 years before you're ready to go anywhere.
Procrastinating on your end.
Sorry, Pa. My mind's made up. Besides, I'll get all kinds of training on the road.
That's the spirit.
I had a feeling you'd say that. There's no point in trying to stop you now, Tressa. You have my blessing.
That sounded very hesitant.
Darling, this is...
I know. But I had a feeling this day would come. She is her father's daughter, after all. In the end, being a good merchant boils down to experience. And that's just what you'll find out there.
Oh, so true.
Go and see the world, Tressa, until your heart's content.
Now that's the spirit.
I understand. But I can't help but worry, Tressa. Do take care of yourself out there, won't you? Be strong, and may the sacred flame light your path.
Well, I suppose they subscribe to the same religion as Ophelia then. Or once more, part of me's curious to see if that line would be thrown in there if you didn't start with Ophelia. Or if maybe, like, it's supposed to be the tie-in to why others are trusting her. I don't know.
Thanks, Ma. Thanks, Pa. And I'm sorry for leaving. But I'll come back one day, and you'll see just how much I've learned.
Yeah, Ash Ketchum said that too. He's visited home a few times in the anime, but never for long. And each time it's almost as if, like, it resets to some extent. But anyway.
We wouldn't know what to do if you didn't. After all, you're our #1 employee.
Oh. Bye, Ma. Bye, Pa.
Alrighty, that seems to be the conclusion of Tressa's storyline, except for one little last part here. Which I have a feeling we're gonna have flash to her reflecting on her leaving.
This journal? The author only filled half the pages.
Which means the other half must be for you to fill.
The other half is still blank. Guess I'll just have to pick up where he left off.
Called it.
I'll write down everything. I won't leave any stone unturned. From the next chapter on, this will be my story. I'll travel far and wide and journey on until every last page is filled.
I mean, theoretically you could do that from home too. You could write about, you know, selling to the same people 10 times and your weekly, like, eating routine, changes in diet and such.
See ya, Ripple-Tide.
That fade with the glimmering is pretty awesome.
My adventures as a merchant are just beginning. I'll start by following in the footsteps of a nameless traveler. And journey far, far beyond.
Alright, so now we have Tressa as a full member of the party. I'm gonna go ahead and check one thing here. Ophelia is just short of learning something new. Tressa, on the other hand, now has the ability to donate EP. Battle point. I'm thinking that lets another ally attack in your stead. At which rate, if that is the case, that's a really cool attack. But so is Trade Tempest. Let's go with... yeah, we'll go with Trade Tempest. No, we'll go with Donate BP. And that gives us a new support skill as well. Ooh, endless items. What on earth? When a character with a skill uses an item, there's a 25% chance the item will not be consumed. So if she's using it in battle, it almost makes me want to wait to heal up and those types of things using items out until I'm in a combat situation. That way it would be Tressa using them, because otherwise I'm pretty sure it would register as Ophelia using them. But that's pretty sweet that she's got that. I mean, 25% chance still leaves it to RNG, but nonetheless. Anyway, I think we covered a good bit in this episode, guys. We managed to finish up Tressa's story, figure out that she's getting ready to set out on a journey of her own, and we're getting ready to head back into the fields for another 3-part story, or 3-episode story arc, I would assume. That seems to be the pace all of these are following. So thank you for tuning in. If you're enjoying the videos, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. If not, constructive criticism is always welcome, and I'll catch you guys next time.